All right, back at it again. All right, welcome to the stream, wherever you're watching from. Those of you who might be watching on YouTube or Facebook, hello. Um, Unfortunately, I won't be able to see your comments. So if you want me to see your comments, you got to come over to amazon.com/shop/Dav Burrows. The link should be in the description. I'll get some of the music going on. I'm going to fly the drone today again. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Trying to type in my chat. How's everybody today? Oh, I can't spell with the crap. There, let's try that. Alrighty. We got the music going, which is great. It's a little warm out here today, so I got to make sure I place my. I gotta just. Where am I gonna put that? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try out this new mount that I got, which I should have in the carousel, but I don't. Let's see. I don't know if I can do landscape mode. Nope. So I wonder. Let's try this. Gonna fly the DJI Mini 2 drone today. Shocker. For those of you who know me, you know I love my drone. Love my drone. Let's put you there. Let's see if this works sideways. It just might. Oh, look at that. Just adjust. I love it. Absolutely love it. Right on. So if you're just joining, hello, welcome to Deals with David. I'm David. And if you want to get to some more, whoops, I did that backwards. Let's do it this way. There we go. There's my social media over top of my head there, deals with David B. I'm just getting it going, so you following me there will really help. I'm going to be posting links to special deals on Amazon as I get them, and I'll post links to everything that you see here in the carousel as well, so you can go to them anytime and reference the products that we have. So check that out, and do me a huge solid, will you? Do me a huge solid. Hit that follow button and say hello in the chat. It helps with the engagement around here. We're trying to build a community of folks who will come back and just hang out and not just talk about products, but just chat and have a good time, right? All right. Let's get the drone up in the air. That's what we're really here for. Oh, throwing stuff around. This is the DJI Mini 2. And I have heard rumor of DJI coming out with the DJI Mini 3. What that's going to look like, I don't know. There's all kinds of, you can YouTube it, there's all kinds of rumors and speculation. Coffee on a hot day actually cools you down and keeps me awake. I slept pretty good last night. There's my baby. There's my baby right there. Hello, baby. I've been flying every day this week, and I will fly every day as long as they let me. So here's the DJI Mini 2. Here's the cover, protective cover for the 3-axis gimbal. It has a 12 megapixel camera into it. This is the propeller protector, which they didn't have on the Mavic Mini, the predecessor to this, and it caused some problems in the carrying case when you push down on the case. Now, you can put this in the case without the propeller protector, but it's a propeller protector put on for a reason. Just saying. So DJI was smart when they thought of that. All right. 4K camera, up to 4K. Now, when I fly this, I don't fly it in 4K. The reason being, first of all, if I'm uploading videos to Facebook, you can't do more than 1080p on Facebook. You could upload 4K on YouTube, of course, but it takes more editing power when you're editing your videos. You got to have a really good computer, which I do, to process it. And not everybody can watch it 4K. If they don't have a fast enough internet speed, they're not even able to watch it. So my son says, well, you should upload in 4K anyway, and then people can adjust. So anyway, I'm flying at 1080p 30 frames per second. It will do 1080p 60 frames per second. It will do 2.7K at 60 frames per second, I believe, and 4K at 30 frames per second. I believe the DJI Mini 3 coming out is going to be 4K at 60 frames per second and some other sensors and stuff, but we'll see. I've reached out to DJI and said, you should send me the new one so we can fly it. So we'll see if that happens. All right, so there is our drone, which I'm going to sit down here because I don't want to leave it in. You don't want to leave it just sitting in the sun. Here's the controller. This controller, much different than the one they had with the Mavic Mini. The one with the Mavic Mini had a smaller controller, folded open in the bottom, and the phone went in the bottom, which worked fine, but I felt like I was looking down all the time. Now this one, the phone goes in the top. Oops. Phone goes in the top, right? So I'm actually tilted and looking up more. So I like that better. Joystick controllers. Your joysticks cleverly stay in the bottom there. And you get an extra pair of joysticks with the Fly More combo as well. If you got any questions about the drones or any of the products in the carousel, please ask away. Ask your questions in the chat. So there's the joysticks on now, right? And then here is your pause button and your return to home. So you return to home so that it flies home to your destination where you took off. Pause button is when when you're flying, you can, and you want to stop, you can just let go of the controls and it will coast to a stop. Whereas when you press the pause button, it instantly stop. Well, not instantly, stops a lot faster. And then you've got your three settings: your cinematic mode, which is slow motion speed, and then just normal flight, and then sport mode, which is really fast. And then of course your power on and off. Your function button here um, does different functions. We'll get into that in a little bit when I show you the app. And there's a tracking wheel back here. What that is for raising the gimbal all the way down 90 degrees or bringing it up. And you can actually go 20 degrees above eye level. Okay. This button here is to switch between video and photo mode. And then this button here is to start and stop video or to take a picture, right? Nice little speaker on the back so you can hear her talking to you. And they put these grips right in there. It's just solid in your hand. It's just solid in your hand, right? I didn't like it at first. After I'd flown the Mavic Mini and I got used to the smaller one, I was like, oh, that's bulky. But it all fits right in here, man. I get on my motorcycle, throw this over my shoulder, away I go. And I can go flying, right? So it really works well. And this also works with the Mavic Air, the Mavic Air 2S, and some other drones that DJI puts out as well. So I think they were just looking for compatibility across all their drones that they make, or at least most of them, right? You get three batteries on a calm day like today, which is, let's look at the weather. Let's look at the weather. It's 28 degrees, 13-kilometer winds. It's not that windy out here where I'm at. Maybe I could, that's in my hometown. Different. I don't know. I don't know where I am. I don't know. Why can't it? Oh, wait a minute. There you go. Where am I? So it's 13-kilometer winds out here. It doesn't feel like it. It's pretty calm. Mind you, I'm in a rural area and I'm in between a lot of trees and a quiet road, and I can just come out here and be it's nice and peaceful out here, listen to the birds, a little bit of music, and fly my drone. Anyway, 31 minutes flight time out of each battery. Now, that being said, when it gets down to 20% battery life, when you're flying, it starts beeping at you, and it won't stop beeping at you until you come home. It's a little annoying, but I get why they do it. So you get three batteries. The smart charger charging the batteries. It charges one at a time. It scans all three batteries, and then it finds the one that is closest to being fully charged, and it charges that one first. It also works as a power bank. This is where you charge it up, and this is your USB 2. So you could actually use this to charge any device, but like a phone or whatever. But there's now a feature built into the app where the controller will actually charge your phone if you want it to. This little button here, you press that, and then see all the lights. Tells you the strength of each battery. Okay. I've actually got an extra battery that I bought when I had the Mavic Mini, and the Mavic Mini battery will work in the DJI Mini 2, but a DJI Mini 2 battery cleverly will not work in the Mavic Mini. I get it. They want to sell batteries. Thanks for being here, everybody. If you're just joining me, welcome. Consider following. Hit the follow button. And I do have a goal that I'm trying to reach 2,000 followers by September the 1st. And when I hit that goal, I'm going to have a giveaway. So not 100% sure what it is. I'm going to try to get a drone and give it away, but no promises yet. All right. So there you go. There's the batteries. And I have an iPhone XR or 10R. You can use an iPhone 6 or 7, or you can even get accessories to add a tablet to fly. I find this is a good size for me, even with my old eyes. And it's got a good processor on it. I used to use an iPhone 6S Plus, which if I was just flying, worked fine. but when I was flying and streaming from, which I'm going to do in a moment, it had to work much harder. Anyway, my iPhone XR. There we go. Huh. Very good. Okay, so let's get this thing up in the air, shall we? Do you have a drone? If you do, let me know in the chat. If you don't, let me know if you've been thinking about getting one. Please ask your questions in the chat. Send. Very good. Let me take this cable and plug that in. You can use an Android phone on this as well, but I believe Android is the dark side. All right. I'm going to open up the, actually, I'm going to start a screen share here. It's warm out today, man. Whew. Oh, I got to reset. I got to set that all up. Darn it all. Where is it? App Store. Control Center. There we go. Oh, I don't have that on here. Darn it all. Oh, I'm such a silly Willy. I just reset everything on this iPhone. This was actually my phone and I switched it out. Long story short, anyway. And I've got to have my other piece of software so that I can screen share with you guys to live stream. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, that's really slow. Stay with me. I'm still here. That's where I am. What's going on here? That's really weird. All right, it's good to be back in business. Need to charge. Add this in. And we're going to get up in the air here in just a moment. That's for sure. Oh, where is it? Should be connecting. I'm having techie issues today. Well, that's interesting. Well, let's stop that then. Let's try this again. Let's see what this does. Well, it just does not want to connect. So let's try. When all else fails, reboot. All right. How you doing today? Let me know in the chat how we are. All right. I'm gonna have to take a break, and I'll be back.